Also, when we're talking about examples, maybe for some of the intermediate exam levels, make sure that you're giving relatable examples. So a lot of the Chinese students, or Chinese people in general, understand and know a lot about the Western culture, but a lot of the names and movies are translated into Chinese. And so if you're kind of giving maybe an obscure reference or you're talking about somebody, they might not understand who that is. So for example, if we're looking at sports, rugby would not necessarily be the best example to give because number one, rugby is not very popular in China, and number two, the translation isn't very good. So maybe go with something like basketball. Chinese people love basketball. They have Yao Ming, they love the NBA, big fans of Kobe Bryant, and so talking about basketball would be an easy way to get the students to start talking and eliciting information about something that not only they can relate to, but something that they're interested in. So here at Boxfish, we want to make sure that you are getting the student to speak as much as possible. And so the student is generally going to be shy. They don't know you. This is the first time they're probably using a curriculum like Boxfish. And so the emphasis on speaking is not only crucial to their English ability, but it's also necessary here at Boxfish. So that is something we want to make sure that we understand. They're going to be shy. They're going to be nervous. They might feel a little uncomfortable talking to a foreigner that they don't know. They might even feel embarrassed. They're talking to someone whose language is native. English is a native language. And so they're going to feel maybe shy, embarrassed if they make mistakes, which is okay. And so giving positive reinforcement or making sure the environment is comfortable and relaxing is important for them to continue learning. In China, there are also not a lot of opportunities to use English outside of the classroom. And so even though they might know a lot of English, their speaking might not be the best because Chinese people probably won't speak English with each other. They won't speak English at home, and a lot of them haven't traveled outside of China. And so understanding that these culture differences exist and these patterns of learning English in China are not the same as other countries, such as in Northern Europe, it's important to focus on making sure that they speak as much as possible.